Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Jacksonville State Gamecocks and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. So Jacksonville State's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Bison will have the first possession in this one as their offense comes out to go to work. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Hayes. Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Makes the catch. It's Collins. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Sweep.
Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it'll be down right there. So Jacksonville State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Caught over the middle. It's Savage. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Tight end now in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Looking to throw again. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Desperately looking. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Just going to keep it after the snap.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Gets it to him on the screen. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Scott. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Quarterback may change this route. The run inside. It's Scott. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Pulls and fires complete. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to.
Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. This quarterback part of their running game. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense. And
the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Powers through the defender. He'll pull it down, turning it on. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Hayes. This time it's complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Running inside. It's Scott. He's got the 1st down, but he'll need a lot more than that on this final play. At time, as both teams head into the locker room, we're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the NC State Wolfpack. And it's the Cavaliers looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications. Now back to your game in Fargo. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Gamecocks are marching down the field. Give to the back. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Maybe a crease. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. After that big run, the defense answers. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Right back to the well. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They send the tight end in motion.
Over. Get.
The run inside. It's Scott.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Quick completion on the out. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Off play action on first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes a catch. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Going to the run, it's Scott. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Could be an alley. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gentry. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He's going to run it. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running inside, it's Savage. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. First down here, what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Using his legs, it's Scott. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Here we go. Ready. Line 88. Line 88.
Right back to the well. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
To the air, it's Hayes. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They'll send the back in motion. Calls his own number. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Scott. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Back to pass on second down. Going for 6. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Hayes. He's moving out of the pocket. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Just over a minute to play. Will we get a finish, or are we headed to overtime?
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the 4th quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1. And this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He's got the tight end. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And this field goal might not put the game in the freezer, but it would ice it down pretty good. It's good! A huge field seconds.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot, puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. A strike downfield. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Looking downfield on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That's going to do it for us here. For David